Right, good evening, assalamu alaikum, and a very warm welcome indeed to Conway Hall and to this evening's event, The Islamification of Britain, Reality or Myth? A debate on the future of Britain. This event is hosted by the Muslim Debate Initiative, or MDI, an intellectual, political and theological initiative formed by experienced Muslim researchers, debaters and speakers who aim at encouraging inter-community debate, discussion and dialogue. MDI believes that only through frank and open discussion and debate can deeper understanding be gained, relations between different communities be improved, and, we hope, the breaking down of prejudice and false misconceptions about Islam. Our website is at www.thedebateinitiative.com. My name is Paul Williams, and I'll be chairing this evening's debate. God speaks to mankind in the Holy Quran, saying, "O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into tribes and nations, that you may know each other, and not that you may despise each other. Truly the most honoured of you in the sight of God is he who is the most righteous of you. And God has foreknowledge and is well acquainted with all things." There was a time not many years ago when I was fearful of what I took to be Islam, and even avoided visiting my local corner shop, which was owned by Arabic-looking men with long beards. One day I decided to find out for myself what Islam was really about, and I walked into my local mosque in Regent's Park here in London. Though I was a committed Christian at that time, I needed to know if it was true, as many had argued, that Islam is a religion of violence bent on world domination. I read the Quran carefully and spoke to educated Muslims about their faith. I discovered that Islam is a religion of great spiritual depth and beauty, in many ways surprisingly similar to traditional Christianity. The Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, may the peace and blessings of God be upon him, once said that God is beautiful and he loves beauty. One by one my misconceptions and fears fell away, and the grace of God drew me to the one whom Muslims call the most compassionate, the most merciful. And I became a Muslim. The significance of this evening's event lies in the fact that Muslims, myself included, have initiated this debate in the face of widespread skepticism about the Islamic commitment to open dialogue and continuing criticisms of our faith. Tonight, we invite you to leave at the door the straitjacket of political correctness and discuss freely and respectfully the subject under discussion. Right, I'd like to explain a bit about the rules for this evening. They're rather curt, so excuse me for this. No one shall shout, jeer, disrupt the speakers while they are speaking. Anyone who wishes to make comments or ask questions should leave them for the audience participation session. And we would like to remind everyone that in accordance with the Islamic principles of the Muslim Debate Initiative and the commonly accepted principles of debate, that we should respect everyone's right to hold opinions and to express them, even the most unpalatable ones, as long as they are expressed sincerely and for intellectually serious purposes, and not gratuitously and in a disrespectful fashion. We do hope you enjoy this evening and gain a deeper insight into the issues. The format of this evening's debate is as follows. Each speaker will be invited to give a 10-minute, more or less, presentation. This will be followed by a moderated open panel debate for about 1 hour. And then there will be a very short break for no more than 5 minutes for calls of nature and things like that. And then after that, there will be an opportunity for you, the audience, to ask questions or make comments. And I'll explain more about this at that time. And to round things off, the event will end with a final 2-minute summary from each speaker. And let me introduce the speakers in no particular order. Jeffrey Marshall, is the gentleman in the white suit, is a senior official and central London organiser for the British National Party.
Yay.
Jeffrey was a campaign organiser for the BNP MEP elections. And the gentleman in the dog collar on my far right is Father Frank Gelling, who is an Anglican priest, a cultural critic and controversialist. He served as a chaplain at the British Embassy in Turkey and as a curate in parishes in London. And though he is too modest to mention it, Frank was the spiritual advisor to Diana, the Princess of Wales. On my immediate left is Alan Craig, who is a London councillor for Newham and leader of the Christian People's Alliance Party. Alan has previously debated against the BNP and argued that they have forcefully used Christian themes to gain votes. He has also campaigned against the building of the Olympics mega mosque, citing its potentially detrimental effect to community cohesion. And on my immediate right is Andrew Copson, who is the Director of Education and Public Affairs at the British Humanist Association. Andrew has organised campaigns calling for a secular state, for an end to religious privilege and discrimination based on religion or belief. He has written on these issues for The Guardian and The New Statesman, as well as various journals, and is a member of the Chartered Institute of Public Relations. And sitting on his right, with the cap, you and Abdullah, is Abdullah Al-Andalusi, who is a public speaker on Muslim political affairs, an experienced Muslim community worker and co-founder of the Muslim Debate Initiative. Abdullah has appeared on various TV channels discussing political analysis and Islamic and topical issues. On my far left and your far right, of no political significance at all, is Robin Tilbrook, who is the chairman of the English Democrats. He is a solicitor who founded the English National Party in 1997. Then in 2007, along with several other English nationalist parties, he relaunched the party as the English Democrats. Robin was the parliamentary candidate for Epping Forest in 2005. Lastly, a quick word about two people who were invited tonight who are not here. Stephen Gash was invited from the Stop the Islamification of Europe group. He was invited to speak tonight, but has announced that he will not participate in tonight's debate. Leisha Brooks of the English Defence League initially agreed to participate, then withdrew, and I understand that she is no longer a part of EDL, English Defence League. Now, without further ado,